How's I doing? So this week is Farm Safety Awareness Week. And during the summertime, you see a lot more activity from farmers and things like that. Especially in the countryside, the rural parts of Ireland would see a lot of tractor material, farm material in other words too. And I'm just saying to people, farms are a dangerous place. They are a dangerous, very, very dangerous place. Sadly, a lot of people lose their lives on farms and either falling in the slurry pits. Sometimes the tractor could go for, not leaving on the handbrake and the tractor will force back and run you over. Things like that. Bulls too. Bulls could attack you. Things like that. Everything and anything can happen on the farm. It's just about always thinking. Think before you do something. You might do it every day. Like say, you. Like there was one time I remember hearing of a story. This farmer stopped his tractor and he went to open the gate. They go into his cattle. They go into his cattle. And so didn't he must have not left the handbrake on, and the tractor ended up going back. Go force him back. In other words, and this was a big new tractor. I don't know what it was, but it ended up going into the shock, and like things like that. And this was a road, and imagine if a cow was coming along, the cow would be flattened, but thankfully nobody was injured. But just saying, it's always them things. You might do it every day, but you could forget one day to put on the handbrake. And something could happen. And that's why I'm always saying think before, every day you go onto a farm, and never think, oh, I've done it a million times, I'm used to it. Because things can happen instantly in the farm. You can never predict what happens in the farm, and especially, and that's what I was saying, but the matter in the good weather. There was a lot of silage being cut. There was loads of things happening with farmers. Farm machinery too, to be careful. On the roads with farm machinery, tractors and things like that. Be careful of obviously fields and everything. The tractors coming out of fields and on the main roads and everything like that. Just be careful. Because these are dangerous, and they need to be you need to keep an eye on them. If you know what I'm saying. But so many people die on farms, and on a serious note, there's so many farmers die a year, and so many people die a year on farms. And just I'm just saying to people, always be wary. Always be wary of what's around you on the farm. Because anything can happen. Really, basically anything can happen. And always wear the proper equipment. Either be steel toe boots or a high vis jacket or whatever. But always wear your safety equipment. And as I always say, just be mindful of what's around you. Well, focus on what's around you. Turn off your phone, and don't turn it off. Put it on silent. But don't be looking at your phone and walking through a farm. Or have your earphones in, unfortunately back years ago. When earphones, when the earpods came out with the radio, folks came out, the old fashioned radios you used to have in your pocket. Used to listen to the things. Unfortunately, there was somebody, I think back down the other side of the country, was killed because they had their headphones in. This is way back before headphones were really a major thing. But yeah, that's what happened. I can't remember. I remember hearing that when I was younger, but can't remember now where it was. But I do remember hearing that in the news one. No, that's not today or yesterday, but it's a while ago. But yeah, just to say, always be careful. That's just general knowledge. Don't have your two ears with headphones in them, because you always need to be aware of what's around you. Even if you're on the street, just be always aware. But anyway, take care, everybody, and please be safe when you're on farms. And thank you.